PAL code number 3 confirmed. PAL code entry complete. Detonation code activated.
No, why?
Ready.
Wait, I just noticed. The door was already closed.
I deactivated it.
Thank you, Snake. Now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us, too. I really must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved
Oh, by the
you in
way,
that
the first bit of
silly
Campbell
shape
here
memory
is
alleyway
probably some
business.
of the best
What are you
acting out of
talking
the
about?
actor in this entire
We weren't
game.
able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind.
Mantises. That's
Then
an awkward word.
Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation.
God,
In
he's
other
saying this with
words,
such a
we
level of
weren't able to
smugness
launch the
that it's
nuclear
hilarious.
device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when we decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
First, I thought we might get the information from you, Snake, so I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief.
That must mean he must have thought of this
Unfortunately,
plan
Octopus
really ahead.
didn't survive the encounter, thanks to Fox Die.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning? Just to get me to input the detonation code?
That plan is a bit impractical, isn't it?
You didn't
when
think
you really
you
think
made
about
this
it.
far by
Especially
yourself,
considering
did you?
that instead
hell
of
are you?
just disguising
In
Decoy
any
Octopus, they
case,
could have just
the
had
long
Psycho Mantis
separation
hanging
is
out
complete.
somewhere.
Once the
And
world
once he
releases
sees
the
him,
power
or
of
any
this
alert at all,
weapon,
just read his
the White
mind.
House will have no choice but to surrender the Fox Die vaccine to me. Their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Ah, poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Right
Very
behind you.
Close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Campbell, you're too late.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days. I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
That was pretty
So
good.
who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to...
Me, dear brother.
Is there like a camera that's in front of them or something?
Liquid. How the...
You've served your purpose. You may die now.
The door was already closed! Anyway, you have to call Otacon.
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock
There's no
here?
such thing as
I'll try.
bulletproof.
Just hold
Now
on for
stop
a
this sorcery and let me break it open. Oh, wait. Let me get my my gas mask. So yeah, it's quite literally just as simple as this.
I hacked into security.
Oh yeah,
Snake,
some codec
opening
extras
the
are here.
door.
Because you can actually get some pretty funny reactions out of these dudes, including Snake, who basically gets super mad that Otacon's taking quite a while. I always thought it was funny that they actually have the loading time here for this. In the remake, it was just like the moment you step out of the door, it instantly goes in the cutscene.
Liquid!
Snake! Did you like my sunglasses? You'd point a weapon at your own brother?
Why did you disguise yourself?
Why did you put down the?
So I
I
could
mean,
manipulate
like
you more
put the gun
easily.
like away
And
from
perform
him?
quite
It doesn't make
well,
any
I must
sense.
say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably
God, what's
saying
up with
the
his
same
abs?
thing.
They look so
What the
weird.
hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with the bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox dye.
Then why would they need
Fox dye?
someone like
It
this
can't be.
specifically?
Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon.
Is he
He
French?
reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Dye's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
And it's never really
I
explained.
wonder. Maybe they...
And it's never really seen
that.
what the real effect is.
Doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what
I like these
changes she
establishing
made to
shots
Fox
where you
Dye's
can
program.
really see the scale of Metal Gear.
Oh well, it doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox Dye vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be, but that woman is
Well,
the
not
only
necessarily.
one who really knows. Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus were killed by Fox Dye, but Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
I love how they explain it
In
kind
any
of like
case,
computer
If it doesn't
programming.
kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes, twins.
I love how
We're not
how they
all
both
twins.
accept this,
We're twins
regardless
linked
of.
by
I mean, it's
cursed
how
genes.
Snake accepts this without
Les
any
enfants terribles.
real
You're
proof,
fine.
except
you got all the old man's dominant
except this
genes.
dude's word.
I got the flawed recessive genes.
Well, then you're not
Everything was done
genetically
so that you
identical,
would be
then,
the
are you?
greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
I was the favorite, huh?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born? But I'm the one Father chose.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Love? It's hate! He always told me I was inferior, and now I'll have my revenge!
Doesn't
You should
sound like
understand
something
me,
you would
brother.
do.
You killed our father with your own hands!
Well, he had some lighter fluid.
Chance for revenge! Now I'll finish the work that Father began. I will surpass him! I will destroy him!
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you! Unlike you!
God, he sounds so whiny now.
It is encoded into my very genes! Yeah!
Why didn't he shoot? And that must have been a really awkward angle to get into.
Glorious new weapon. Consider it an honor, a gift from your brother. Now I'll show you the power of the weapon that will lead us in the 21st century.
It's moving.
Gee, I noticed it was not moving at all before I put in the keys. Was that a sign? Shouldn't the railgun have been, like, clipped off at least by the section? Or maybe it's longer than it shows. You know, I just realized if an elevator is shaking this much, you really should try to fix it. Another great establishing shot. Although I still have to say,